Actually. Fuck. What up?
They try to run my house. I like spare time. Yeah, they right in my pocket. A pocket they pay inside. Yeah, that trying to get in my pocket. She got have ass out. I got some shit on my pockets. I bought the whole ass shot. 250 dash speed in my hand. 250 dash speed in my hand. I got some killers they right in my
No way I was gonna interview Cardi. You kidding me?
We just went trying to work.
That's never happening.
I was in the studio when that boy caught that baby. I was in the blue when I heard the baby got baby shit. Pull out the shoes, yeah, you know they around.
All right.
I tell them my body, yeah.
We got enough people in here.
I been minding my business, yeah, couldn't nigga be lying. Partner got the cool tenants on those boxy 9. Pull the colors, can't keep up with it, look at 9. Double cup, bitch, put me on till I can't see 9. Till I can't feel 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 9. Bitch, I'm going down. My bitch, yes, she done. And that head done. I got her head done.
Yo, you hear me?
And that head done. Yeah.
All right, say it again. Let me see if it's. See, that's what happens. Like fucking. Well, now. All right, say it again.
Hello? Hello?
There we go. Yeah, that works perfectly.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. For everyone in the chat here, we got Shah. Is it Shaz or
Yeah,
Shaz?
Shaz.
Shaz. So it's like in between an ah and a ah. It's
I
not
don't
like
know,
it's
bro. It
not
was
like an
just a random
apple.
name. I like a friend used, so I just used it too.
So you're dick eating, huh? No, I'm
I mean,
kidding.
you
I'm
could
kidding.
put it like
I'm kidding. All right. So let's explain, some relevant facts for people who don't know you. You're one of the heads, or you did create the servers for like the group buys for Uzi, Cardi, Loan, etc. Right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. So we put quotes in the title for a leaker because you're not necessarily leaking it. You're just like the middleman, right? Like you're hosting the group buys, collecting everyone's money so that the private seller will then sell it to everybody else. Correct?
Yeah, so like the leaker, he's the one who's like leaking the song and getting money out of it. I'm kind of like just there, like, making people aware of it and stuff
Nah,
like
but
that.
you definitely get a cut though.
No, I take no cuts. Taking cuts are illegal.
You
I'm
just
not,
do
I'm
it for
not,
the love of the game. God
dude,
damn.
I love
Have you
music.
seen Molly's Game, the movie?
No, I haven't.
Basically this girl hosts like poker games, and it's technically legal if you don't take a cut. So that's what you just said. So
Yep. Yeah, there you
have you
go.
read these laws? Like you like
Honestly, no. I'm
because
kind of
I
banking on
bet you could definitely be an accomplice.
No. I don't get any money out of it. I love Uzi and Cardi's music, and so I'm just kind of there for that.
They're not going to come after you. It's fine. Honestly, you're not the one that's like hacking. The real
Yeah,
problem with
yeah,
the leaking is like the hacking, because like even I get scared about that shit. I'm like, if someone's in my
yeah.
phone, I know for a fact I got weird shit in there. Not like that weird, but like, my girl, or even
Yeah,
like dick pics, like old dick pics or something. I don't want to deal with that.
yeah.
Um, okay, so you took part in the Killers leak, correct?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Thoughts on the song?
Dude, it's fucking amazing, bro. That shit is gas.
Yeah. Now, how valid is the information about like it being the single that was, or it was
Okay.
supposed to be the sing? Yeah, give us all the insider scoop on this
hmm
shit.
So this is what people don't really understand. It was supposed to be the single in the XXL interview back like 18 months ago
That
because
was
he
Wicked.
recorded it in March. Yes, Wicked. So this
All right.
song, it pretty much is confirmed to be Wicked. But after everything that happened over the course of a year, I know Cardi fans know that Cardi like changes his mind a lot and he changes and like I really doubt that Killers or yeah, this song was going to be the lead single coming up to the album right now.
Okay, so
That's yeah.
are we I heard and I don't know how credible this information was, so that's why I didn't like post or anything,
Mhm.
that Wicked is actually a different song than Killers slash Pockets.
I think that's just people kind of talking to talk. They don't
Okay.
really like I don't know. I haven't really seen the source either, but
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, I mean, I agree. I I doubt the song is fire, but I feel like it's not really single esque.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
there's not it doesn't
Yeah.
have that like punch, even though I love the song, but like it's not
Yeah.
like a
No, I
more
think it's
mainstream type feel is what I'm saying. Especially with Cardi growing to a point where like he has to do something big on the next project.
yeah, for sure. No, I would definitely say like this is I kind of like these types of songs better as leaks than actual like lead singles. And I would have to agree with you honestly on that. I think the lead single is probably considering the amount of times he's played, it's probably like Pop Out or whatnot.
Oh. That song's not fully out, right? Like not it's not
No,
leaked.
it's no, it's not leaked. It's not leaked.
Okay. Cause and that shit's like I remember hearing that before Whole Lotta Red even released. I feel like.
Pop
Or
Out?
or am I
Oh, you're
thinking of the
talking
wrong
about
or I'm talking about Pop
yeah.
Bottles maybe?
Yeah, you're talking about Pop Bottles. Pop Out is the one
Oh.
he's playing at the concerts.
Oh, I was getting confused when that was getting posted. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so what about any other like were you, okay, so you were involved in the Barter 16 shit, right?
Barter 16 songs, those were, I don't know what the hell they were on. I personally, I don't like leaking or like condone and leaking songs that are like supposed to drop. And I know that Killers goes against that. But for Uzi, the Barter 16 leaks had no group buys or anything. It was just people leaking it for whatever reason.
I think
I
what happens a
think,
lot of times is people like when a song is going to drop, whoever privately holds the song just like starts leaking it because it's not worth anything anymore if it's going to release. You know what I
yeah,
mean? But
which
sorry, I
yeah,
cut you
it's like
off.
it sucks. No, you're good. You're good. Um, I do want to say though, the only reason why I ran the Killers group by, because I know it was supposed to drop, is because with Cardi, it's he pushed it first. We were not going to run it initially. Me and Soul, he's the other guy I run shit with. And then like it just felt morally wrong. And then the very next day, Cardi moved every single tour date from September to January, and everybody was just pissed off. And so I honestly I was like, fuck it. Um, do you know who the original person with Killers was? Like the person who was trying to sell it?
Nah, I don't even want to
No,
know.
I got it. I got it. It's actually a funny story. There was like this like old uncle who was DJing a party, like a kid's party, and he was playing Killers. And I guess they don't really know like how crazy these cult fans get when like they hear a new
How did they
snippet of
get
some
that
shit.
though?
He posted on his main Twitter, like his IRL Twitter.
No, but how did he get the song?
Oh, oh yeah, that's a whole different story. Nobody knows. It's we have no idea why he has it. But
Huh.
this dude, he then goes on Twitter and he's like talking about some like now that you guys are talking so much, I'm not selling this for any less than 10K. And then he was gonna sell it for 15K. And then Fritz Owens and Cardo and Cardi's manager, they all just jumped the fuck out of him. And so he
Like
got
physically,
pressed.
like actually,
No,
or
no,
just
no,
online.
not physically. Online, they were like threatening to sue him and shit like that. And so bro got a
Damn.
little scared, and honestly, I didn't have much hope. It didn't even look like Uncle knew what Discord was. So I kind of we lucked out because another guy with the song came over and he was like, "Hey, are you still interested in like selling this?" And then he played it to me and he's like, "If you want to, I can run it." That's pretty much what happened.
For 10K.
Yeah, for 10K.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I feel like that's an easy way to live, huh?
Oh yeah. Tell
Just
me
like
about
get
it.
songs and
That's
sell, like especially if you're a Juice World leaker, that could be a full-time income.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. No, the I think Cardi, it doesn't have like it's really hard to source his music. So sellers don't have much of that, but with Uzi, it's like there was one person, you know Counting Caskets, right? You know the guy that leaked
Yeah, I
movie
do.
time? Yeah. Yeah,
I,
so that dude, he in like the time span of August up until like maybe November, December, he probably made six figures off of just selling songs. It's like actually
well,
unreal.
I don't he didn't make any money from this on the record.
No, no, no. He did not. No,
Oh,
no, it
okay.
wasn't him.
Yeah, it wasn't him. Well,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking. I thought you were gonna say like Spur Dark or like one of those
Oh, no,
main
Spur
hacker
Dark.
people.
Yeah, no, Spur Dark. We haven't heard of him in like a couple
Or I thought
years.
you were gonna say
He doesn't.
Googly.
Oh yeah, you know, Googly also made a lot. I'm just not really in tune with the Juice songs and whatnot.
Yeah, I feel like there's just too many to keep up with.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I think Cardi leaks get a little bit more hype because there's not
Oh,
that many.
100%. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Although the Juice songs still there's like more of them and they still go for more, like price wise.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's just yeah, no, there's a lot of like crypto kids in Juice community that will pay like shitloads of money for that song. And it
What, they
just
just got
completely
loads
ruined.
of
Yeah.
bitcoins in their wallets from hacking people.
I mean maybe some of it's legit, but yeah, you're probably right. It's just people who hack for money and
Man, I should
that's
have
why
done
they're
that
able to
shit.
get yeah.
That's what I should have done as my career. Is hack people.
You're not wrong.
No, literally like it's literally a superpower if you can hack people because
And
that's
yeah,
people's entire lives on their phone and computer and their social
no,
media,
yeah,
all of that. So if you can literally like extort people like that or get intellectual property of high-end people, not condoning it because
hmm
it's illegal, but I'm just saying like you run the world at that point and you can be under the radar because you know everything about the VPNs and like keeping your social security
yeah.
number and everything safe.
No, you're absolutely right. Yeah,
Man. Okay, so you know the killer's information, or at least as much as we can. So you know
yeah,
anything about Barter 16? You're just saying like those songs leaked randomly, but like did anybody in the
yeah,
Discord server say anything specific?
yeah.
I feel like
It
that killed
started
the
with the
hype, to be honest.
It did. It did. I think, okay, what happened with the Barter 16 leaks, I think they're normally like the leakers are pretty tame with new shit, right? They don't really leak that kind of stuff with Pink Tip coming up. But when Uzi pushed the album back, he said like I'll drop it next week if you get some dude to 100K. And they
Yeah, and
did
then he
that,
lied.
and then he lied, and they got so pissed off. They got so mad, and they pretty much leaked half of the album.
Damn.
But
So do you think it's gonna still
uh,
drop or not?
I mean. It's probably delayed. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't drop. I don't think most of the community wants it to drop. They, yeah, no, they kind of messed it up for themselves on that.
I think people were hyping it up, but like I don't know. The leaks didn't sound very good, in my opinion.
Well, the leaks were terrible. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie. He's
they're
capable of
telling me
much.
to not talk about trying to get down. I mean, sorry, they just keep spamming trying to get down. They're telling me to read chat and then it's really just spamming a bunch of fucking snippets and leaks. Y'all need to chill.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Go to your school and start spamming that shit to your friends in real life and see how far that gets you. Trying to get down, trying to get down. It's not cool, bro.
Yeah,
Uh,
bro. Some of these kids need to like play with their dogs type shit.
wait, I was gonna oh. So you were talking about how the leakers got mad, or like I don't know, the people who are buying the leak got mad because Cardi pushed back his tour, and therefore that kind of made it more ethically correct, even though not really, to
No,
leak this song because like people were mad. You know what I mean? It's like a tit for tat
yeah,
thing. However,
okay,
what if
yeah.
the delay in the tour just meant like he was pushing it back for an album?
I actually think that's the exact reason why he was pushing it back.
So
And
why would y'all leak the song if that was gonna
okay,
drop, or
listen,
it just
listen, listen.
wasn't
Let me
gonna
give
be
you.
the single?
So you see how there's like maybe like five. I don't know how many people are on the stream, but like they're all spamming trying to get down, right? That's a snippet that they've wanted since 2019. And we were in a moral dilemma where it was like, if we don't, if like, if we don't run this and it doesn't drop, it's gonna turn into another trying to get down, right? And then
Okay.
you're gonna have a bunch of kids who are gonna be asking for this, begging for this, if it doesn't drop. And we didn't want it to turn into that. Whereas, like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, you can't trust Cardi with anything. And that's why you're just between it's morally wrong, but this is the only way it's guaranteed we get this song. And so that's why we ran it.
Well, what if you just could wait till the album drop, and then if it wasn't on there, then leak it?
The seller was gonna up the price like three times the amount he offered. And sometimes like these leakers, they have their like pride in the songs that they have. And to them it's like, oh wow, this is like a rare song. Like I'm never gonna let go of it and I'm just gonna like hold it. So then they're never gonna actually get the song. Like Trying to Get Down, it's a song that people have, but they refuse to leak or sell because it's like their own pride.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I would never trust other people because I assume like 10 people probably have it or so. I would never trust nine other
Mm.
people that have the same file because they could just easily leak it and then you get no money out of it. And you probably
Yeah,
bought
I don't know.
privately the song.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. I mean, at that point, I think more people just kind of mutually agree that if this is the confirmed and only way we'd actually get this song, we're just gonna run it. And I mean, people complied. People paid $10,000 for it. So for the most part, people were on the same page.
Huh. They keep asking about A Great Chaos. Do you do songs for
I
that?
have no, I mean, I have a guy willing to sell Caltech, but again, I'm not running it because
Do
I don't want the album to get delayed.
do Ken and Lone songs even go for money? Like, I feel like those songs just leak
Dude,
randomly.
you'd be shocked. The one just finished for 2,500, and that's like a good price.
Man, the chat is calling me slow, but y'all are slow if you're paying that much money for a song. I'm sorry. No, no. Oh my god. Like I
Yeah,
feel like
it's a little,
they're not even that big. I mean they are,
they're
but
not, no, no, not enough to be paying that much. I fully agree. It's way too expensive.
now would you say that, and this could be completely logical, that the price of a leak by a certain artist like deems how relevant they are in real life, if that made any sense?
No, no, because I'm not okay, Uzi songs, the like most expensive songs are Uzi songs and Juice songs. Whereas I'd say it's pretty fair to say that out of Uzi, Juice, and Cardi, Cardi's 100% the most relevant artist right now out of the three.
But like we're talking
But
about mainstream though, because Cardi is the most
yeah,
concentrated fans. But like if you're talking to some random person on the street, they know who Uzi and Juice are. They might not know who King Vamp is. You get what I'm saying?
I don't know. I know what you're saying, but I feel like I'd agree with that statement if it was like 2020, 2021. Now it's like, dude, Cardi is just pushing boundaries, especially with like these features. You can tell like as soon as he does something, it has more of an impact than Uzi and Juice would, in my opinion. I'm not saying that I'm right, but that's my opinion.
I mean, I'd say impact for sure. But like there's more
Mhm.
than just overall influence than
Yeah,
like clout
yeah.
level. Like there are
I would,
people. There's like
yeah,
Lil Pump, right? I'm not. This might be
Stop
a bad
being
example for the
yeah.
parasites and
leaks.
let the artists drop.
Oh my god, they're acting like
See,
I'm leaking shit. One sec. Um, so like Lil Pump is huge, right? He's a worldwide brand, but I wouldn't necessarily say he has impact, but he's still super clouded and everybody knows who he is. Now,
yeah.
you probably can't buy he can't sell leaks though, for sure. I don't think anybody would buy that shit. Actually,
Mhm.
maybe for maybe like 250.
Yeah, I mean, there's a dude selling a Logic song for like 100. I didn't even know Logic had fans. That's not a diss. I actually like Logic, but not like to the point where people be paying for
You'd be surprised. Yeah, I see it on Twitter a lot. I don't get it, but they probably don't get the same thing about Cardi. It's like,
it. Yeah.
no, but the Cardi community is definitely next level type.
Oh yeah. No, I fully agree. These Cardi kids, there were like people in that group I legitimately like taking their parents' credit cards and they were like, putting their info in Cash App and whatnot, and they were donating like hundreds of dollars. Like that's a different level. I've never seen that.
Now, when you host the group buys, is it only crypto or you can do dollars too?
People, yeah, okay, so there are holders for everything. Like somebody specifically holds for Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and like Bitcoin. And then they like make fake, not fake accounts, but like accounts where um like it doesn't dox their public information. And then they all put it in a BTC and then they send that Bitcoin to the seller. That's pretty much how it works.
Huh. Can't they just run off with that money?
That we have middlemen and like the normal procedure is like they send the song first and then we like listen to it. If it's legit, we give the money.
No,
And
no, no.
I
I'm talking
guess
about the middleman. You get the
I
money and
mean
run.
again, I guess some people just love the songs more than they love the money. That's
Like
kind of
there's
how it
no
works.
trust system there, you know what I mean? Unless it's PayPal.
I
Cash App you can just
guess
run
I
off with.
mean yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. I think it's just more about rep. Like sometimes people they don't need to run off with 10K. Like they're stable and they like the music, so they wouldn't do that kind of thing.
I don't know, man.
I
10K
personally
would
have a
that 10K feels kind of nice right now.
hey,
Just
there's
getting
a
an extra
reason I don't
10K.
middleman. That's all I'm saying. There's a reason I don't middleman. I would be gone. But
I mean, I'm not
I
saying I
know
would do
like
that, but because then you fuck up your
yeah.
whole rep, and then you have to create another profile within this community and get that rep up.
Bro, forget about that. If I have 10K and I'm running, I am not coming back.
Well, okay, let's chill out there. 10K isn't that much. It's not
I
like you
mean,
can
yeah,
go
but
off and live in Antarctica by yourself for the rest
yeah,
of your
yeah,
life.
yeah. I know. Which is why I'm saying like most of these middlemen, they're kind of like they don't really care for 10K like that. They're just like, I can hold my weight. I have a friend personally who has middlemen like almost 400K in songs in total, which is insane to think about
Who has
because
made
that's a number.
400K?
no,
He just
like
has
he
400K
middleman
in songs.
400K.
Oh.
No, he middleman 400K in transactions. So like if he got sent $10,000, he would send it to the leaker, blah blah blah. And like the amount of times he did it, it like totaled up to almost 400K.
Yeah, but if you run off with the bag once, like you're not going to get the rest. Like you might as well just
Yeah,
build up
no,
your
for
rep
sure.
until there's like a huge song for like 100K, and then that's when you
Yeah,
dip.
I mean, yeah, I
All
guess
right,
you're right.
Mark, since you keep saying I'm slow and that I'm asking bad questions, please tell me what you want me to ask him because y'all are literally just naming snippets in the chat, which is not a good question. I'm going to say, oh, dude, where's trying to get down, which we already talked about. And then he's going to be like, I don't know. The leakers didn't sell it yet. And like, I'm waiting for your response though. He's saying a menage. What does that mean? Menage?
Minaj, it's that Uzi Cardi snippet.
Oh, sick, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I'm being sarcastic. What like what how do
Uh,
you discuss that? What do we respond? Say something about it.
okay, so on like a daily basis, you know how it's like annoying right now, right? In this chat, it's for me on a daily basis, I get asked by like 50 to 60 people, and they're like, "Hey, where's Minaj? Where's Minaj?" I'm like, "Bro, I literally can't tell you. I don't source for songs. If a seller doesn't come to me with the song, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get them songs." But
Nah,
I mean, that's literally this. Yeah.
these dudes are literally gay. Nah, I'm serious. Like it's like those dudes who go up to girls being like, "You trying to fuck? You trying to fuck?" and the girl keeps saying no, and they just keep doing it, and you're like, "What? You're literally a weirdo. Like you're obsessive." Now they're
Yeah.
saying ask about
No, I mean,
CC and Adam 1111. Like what does that
um,
mean?
those are just like kids in the community that are like, though they're like kind of memes because they did like not Cece but Adam 111. He's like a schizophrenic 14-year-old that he's just crazy, man. There are people in this community that would surprise you even more than the people in your chat, where they took like the level of gay and they like increased it.
Nah, my chat's
So,
chill. These are your people.
oh yeah, no,
They're
no,
the they're the
my chat,
ones
not your chat.
spamming. They're
Yeah,
spamming the people
yeah, yeah,
the fucking
yeah.
snippets.
Bob ask about CC and Adam
I already told everybody like a year
1111.
ago that I'm just done with like all that shit, and I started going off. Now I know it's not
Yeah.
good, especially when you since I'm in the
Ask
music and
about CC.
fuck one sec the chat box since I'm making content about rappers, like people say it's ironic that like you're trying to talk shit about these people who get over obsessive, but I assure you like I'm not like that. I have a regular life outside of this, but I try and like put these kids onto some game. They just don't take it.
Yeah.
Being like again,
I
go
mean,
to a girl in real life and start saying all this shit that you spam online, they're gonna literally like think you're a freak and block you instantly.
yeah. No, I would say for the most part, like these kids, they're probably not old in the sense like maybe they're in high school, like freshmen, so which is still really like I really pray for them. I hope nothing but the best and maybe they change. But um
It's like
that
chronically
makes it
online
sound like I
people.
yeah, yeah, no.
No, they can
Um
they can grow out of it. Look, when I was however old, I was probably doing weirdo shit too. I remember when I was in AIM, I had this bio where I kept saying pickles and mayonnaise and shit. I don't know how old I was. I was in middle
mhm.
school, maybe 13. So I get it. We all said shit that makes us cringe
Yeah.
in the past.
Yeah, yeah. I guess it's just something you look back at and you'll be like, damn, like I really was that obsessive over Playboy Cardi. And I
Cardi's
don't know. I mean, that
cool.
kind of like makes, yeah, yeah.
Um, all right. Is there anything else you want to discuss while you're here?
Um, Not really, bro. Honestly, I'm just looking. at the chat. Shout out Hype because he just donated 10 for you. But
Shout out Hype.
um,
Shout out Closure. Oh, and Closure GB soon.
Shout out
no,
Hype and Closure GB
honestly, I
soon.
just came on here because it's more of like I when I first got into all of this, it was because I found your channel actually, and as ironic as you make it sound, where you don't like the leak industry and whatnot,
Groob is a big
you
Fortnite
to like the
nerd.
average mainstream fan are what actually appeal to them, and that's what gathers them like, oh, like there's an unreleased community here, and that's how most people probably found these kinds of servers and shit. So I just
So you're saying
I was playing a
I'm the
league.
reason that these artists' songs are getting leaked?
No, 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 nothing like that.
Nah.
I
Well,
think you definitely you helped create a community in music that people follow.
I appreciate that. I think it was already there
Yeah,
before I came in. Because I remember when I first started talking about leaks and whatnot, there was leak this, now it's leaked CX or whatever.
yep,
And
yeah,
I don't know. That's where I met Tracky. Not on leak this, but he was part of that community. And so like
yeah.
leak this and K what is it? KT K Kanye to the or what is it?
Dude, I don't
Kanye.
even know what that is.
It's like K22 something. That site. It's like people
Yeah,
who actually talk about like super discreet information, which I like a lot. Like I like the shit that nobody knows about, including the leaks, but it goes too far sometimes. Where like people start I don't know, like they'll get mad at me for posting something on Instagram, which is an obscure leak from like 5 years ago, and they expect me to know everything. And that's when I get really pissed off. Because
yeah.
they're literally getting doctorate degrees in artists' lives. And I don't get that deep into it.
Yeah. So I can tell you don't really like the unreleased community.
No, no, I don't not like them. They're just super toxic to me when I don't like it's a superiority complex type thing. There's people that are
Yeah,
obviously cool in every community, but in every community, there's also people who like think they're smarter or cooler or whatever just because they know a little bit something more than you. And in my
yeah.
personal opinion, it's like not cool to know like somebody's like phone number. Like some people flex artist phone number, you know?
Oh my God, dude. Someone was flexing that they had a video of Uzi cutting his wrist. It gets like
Yeah,
weird,
that's what
bro.
I'm saying. Like that type of shit, I'm like, I'm cool on that. Y'all do whatever you want, but I'm a grown man. I do this shit for fun, and then I go off and like play Xbox. Like I don't. It's not my
Yeah,
life.
no, I get it, bro. Get it.
Yeah.
It's not like okay, the kid. It sounds like we're bashing them, but there's really nothing wrong with having a passion in music. I think it's just to the point where they start acting a little schizophrenic about the songs
Right.
and then
Exactly.
forget to have like a life outside of this is when it's like, okay, you need to get flamed to like get out of that mindset.
Right. And that's why I said I don't hate any community. I just think that there are specific actors in every community that are super weird. And everybody
Yeah,
knows that. It's like the loudest minority almost sounds like the majority of that community. It's like politics.
yep, yeah. No, I get it. Is there anything you would want to like ask about in terms of the leak community and how it all works?
To be honest, Tracky like has kept me pretty like any question I asked, he knew or like could find out. And then I know a lot of
Yeah.
the people who hold songs, or not a lot, but like a couple of the main ones. And so they'll let me know what's going on. I don't ask too much because I don't want to be a fed, but
Yeah.
yeah, just for like bigger shit like killers.
Diamond neck like boulder.
Shout out Gucci.
Yeah.
Um, hmm. What do you think would be interesting?
Um, you honestly covered like the main points. The
I would
problem
say if
is
you
the
had anything for
audience.
the album.
Oh, yeah. There's really enough. Like, I'd probably be, in terms of the knowledge about the next album, I'd probably be at the same spot as everyone else. Because I don't get like insider information from like artists or anything like that. I'm kind of just more in tune with like how
The
the leaks
hosting.
happen, what songs, that kind of stuff.
Right. What about like Heaven or Hell
Do
and
do
them?
you? Oh, Heaven or Hell, th those are more like insider pages and whatnot. Those people are probably more in tune with me. But do you listen to like all of the Uzi leaks and Cardi leaks whenever they happen?
Um, we'll do it on stream. It has to be like a really significant leak for me to like add it to my library. You know, like I really love Killers, but for a lot of them it just gets too much to keep up with. I'd rather just keep up with the
Yeah.
at this point official releases, or a lot of times I listen to the leaks just to see what the artist is working on, like what kind of sound.
I get it. Yeah.
Like so Cardi's
Yeah.
working on this
Pack
lower
lunch
voice,
agenda.
um which he's kind of he did on Mr. Miyagi, did it on Travis
hmm
Scott's album, he did it on Killers, so I'm like, okay, this is cool. I kind of can expect the next
Ask
Yeah.
Shas
album.
about VC recording.
Yeah. Do you know about like with the Uzi songs, it was like Stevie Wonder, Up the Ops, those kinds of things? Or
Yeah, like the Grails.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do know a little regarding
I
that.
know a lot of leaks, but I just don't like pay it. I don't get too deep into it because
Yeah.
what I try to get through to people's heads is people get too obsessed with the leaks rather than the actual music that they release, and then it's almost like porn. Like once you finally get the actual music, y'all think it's trash because you listen to the leaks too much, right? Like
Damn,
leak and snippet
that's a good way
syndrome.
to put it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And if I'm listening to leaks all the time and there's like hundreds of leaks that come out every couple of months or so,
hmm
Ask about
Yo,
I
wait,
VC
won't.
recording.
would would you be down to add an actual leaker in the community? Maybe you could ask him a couple good questions. I could add him in here if you
Who?
want. Do you know who King Bob is?
I do know who King Bob is. Yeah, you can add him.
All right, cool, cool. Well, give me one sec. Uh, Hold on. I'm just gonna make a separate group chat. Um, oh, this is gonna dox his Discord, but I don't really care. All right, I'm gonna leave, and then can you join from that
Yeah.
group chat? All
Yeah.
right, give me one sec.
Why are y'all saying no?
All right,
Yo,
all right, we're waiting on.
is he gonna do like one of those voice modular things?
I really hope not, bro. I was. He said one sec. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. I don't
No,
know.
I've
Does it get that serious with the leaks?
dude,
Oh, oh, there he is.
you gotta be as safe as possible. Like, I mean, I get
Yo,
it.
what? Let's go, Bobbalam.
What up? You're not doing a voice modular thing, Majig.
No, sir.
Was good.
You done? I just got back from the gym, fucking tired, and I was kind of just sitting here, just listening to the song, and I'm just like, listening to the stream, and I'm just like, this guy is just
What kind
saying
of
like,
gym day did we do?
I did 7 miles on the bike, and then just like tries and shoulders, but I only want to stay there for like
Wow.
45 minutes because I can't afford the premium pass, bro. Like I can't afford the 24-hour shit, and it closed, so I got kicked out. It's not cool,
You couldn't afford
Bobbalam.
the premium pass? What about all these
bro.
leaks?
I've been
Nah,
struggling.
hold on.
I've been
Bob,
struggling out here, bro.
I'm gonna call you King Bob, and I'm gonna call Bob King Bob. You got 30K for I Get It, right? 30K?
No, that's a myth.
How,
That's a myth.
how much was the most you sold a song for?
Well, I sold Stevie Wonder for like 6 Big Macs, so that was like 20
Are we
haircuts, so like
wait?
probably
Are
like
we
300
Alright.
sure?
bucks.
Are we sure this is him?
Bro, I
Oh,
messaged you
it
on
is
Twitter. What do
him.
you mean?
No, I think he's just trolling right now because he can't say how much he sold us. It makes sense now. He,
Nah,
I mean,
bro,
as a
I don't
leaker,
sell
I feel
songs.
like you should be able to invest $30 in a
Well,
good microphone, bro.
we don't want him to
I'm on my phone.
snitch on himself.
Yeah, no, nothing
Nah,
like
but
that.
pretty much, bro, pretty much everything that's been asked and that was said was like just incorrect as fuck. Like, I don't know. So that is not very accurate.
I don't even know if this is him, man.
Yeah,
Bro,
I
I
can't
messaged
underscore.
you on Twitter. Look at Twitter. What are you saying?
Oh, okay, it is you. All right.
Yeah.
No, you're acting like just because you DM me on Twitter or we just talked on Twitter that I know your voice. Like I don't, and then it
No, no,
doesn't
no.
match
Like
up with
I'm
your
saying, like
username. Yeah, I know. You confirmed
no,
it
bro. I
now.
just messaged you. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So King
But,
Bob, give us
yo,
the scoop.
the
Ken
scoop.
Ken asked me
Ken.
if I was King Bob one time.
We seen Bob's
So me,
wrists.
me and
He
Ken
not
have a little
hitting
bit
the
of a
gym.
love-hate relationship, bro. He's not very happy with me at the moment, I don't think. But I don't know
Yeah.
about Great Chaos, but the last thing that I was told was that he's trying to be like, you know how YoungBoy drops like fucking 10 albums every year. He's trying to be like that. He just doesn't like the label won't let him, but he's trying to find a way to where he can just like constantly put out songs because he's in the studio every single fucking day. Christmas,
Huh.
holidays, whatever.
So why does he want to do that? Because I feel like, now he said that in that interview. I get it, but he's on Cardi's label, so he kind of has to run with that. Like he knew what he signed up for. He has to
Yeah, he has to go.
run with the rare shit, the rare
Yeah,
release
but just like,
schedule.
yeah, but I feel like that's not him though. Just like, not like we're close friends or anything, but we talk like a little bit, and like he's just known Cardi and like Lone as his friend. So I feel like he kind of got like steered into that like whole aesthetic and whole like rare thing. Where as an artist, he just wants to drop more of his own. Like, he doesn't. He wants everyone to hear it.
Interesting. Okay, so
I
why
don't
doesn't he just give you songs to leak?
know. That would definitely get both of us in trouble. I'm not a leaker. I'm not a leaker. Let's be clear.
So you're just an unreleased holder,
Yes, yes, yes. That's a term for it, a collector.
a collector. All right. So if you're a collector, what are you gonna do? Like you're telling me, say you get like $1 million worth of songs, you're not gonna sell that shit and just go off to a private island and live happily ever after?
I mean, bro, it's like there's not ever going to be like a situation where you have like $1 million for the song. It's like it's kind of like having cocaine. Like you can have all the product in the world, but it's like about having someone to actually buy it. Like that's
Gotcha.
where the
A
hard part
demand,
is.
supply and
That's
demand.
yeah, yeah.
They're saying that your vault got unloaded. Was good with that.
I don't know what they're talking about. I don't have a vault, but like, let's say hypothetically, if I did 20 songs out of like 2,000 leaking isn't really unloading
Where
anything.
is
No,
Uzi Oogie
They're
hold
they're
on,
like
hold on, hold on.
smoking
Darth
they're
Wav?
smoking on King Bob's pack right now. So it said.
Yo, wait, hold on. Before I finish this, King Bob was talking a lot about supply and demand. The problem is he has a supply, but he
We are smoking
prices
King
that
Bob's pack right now.
so
I don't
high
price
to where the
anything.
demand can't meet it. No, no. Word. Oh, word. Got you. No. Then you're
I don't price anything.
what's like the alter ego? Are you like Kevin when you're selling, or are you just King Bob all time?
I just don't
Like
sell
what's
anything.
the
I've literally never sold a song. Like that's not even a troll. Like I don't sell the songs.
then
That's
how does your
specifically
analogy with
waterfalls.
cocaine work? How does your analogy with all the
That's
cocaine in the
waterfalls.
world work?
Waterfalls sells the songs, not me. Let's be clear on that.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, the proxy.
Oh, okay. Wink, wink. All right.
No,
So
bro. And the question
King
about like
Bob, you
the fucking
like swimming in the Amazon rainforest?
bro, what? What does that even mean?
It's a
All
yes
right,
no
you
question,
smooth.
bro.
He's smooth brain. All right, all right.
Don't worry about that, bro. I don't do anything like that. It's waterfalls.
No, I know, but does it? What does the Amazon rainforest have? It has a few waterfalls.
Don't worry. I don't know who Waterfalls is, but if I did know him, he would be the one selling the song. Just theoretically.
Okay. Okay. All right.
No, but the thing you asked about like the prices, it's not about their relativity to like how big they are. It's literally just about like cult following, dude, which is why Cardi goes for the most and Juice goes for the most. Not think about it like this: like if
You were
J Cole
saying
had
it's
leaks, bro, they
following
would be
versus
$100.
impact.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter about their like impact. Like fucking like bro, like J Cole leaks would probably be like $100. Like Lil Durk leaks would be like hundred
Yeah,
dollars. King Von leaks
So
$100.
it is
But if you had some
impact.
like new artists,
Or
it's
it's
fully
not like
yeah.
J.
it's
Cole
like
has a ton of
how
followers.
much. Yeah, but he doesn't have like a cult following. Like
Told me
you
the
don't see
song
people on
loses
Twitter
its
like
value if
J
other
Cole
people
drop
can hear
music
it.
like they do for Cardi. Like you know what I mean? I mean maybe you do
Yeah.
I
see
mean,
that, but I don't see that.
But wouldn't that be considered impact? Because that's like the people that you're influence. Like the cult is the impact. But like if you have 1 million
Yeah,
followers and you can't even sell a leak if you wanted to, then you have no impact.
yeah, yeah. That's true. Like I don't know. It's kind of hard to put it, but like say like fucking the biggest rapper in the world, he has like 10 million fans, but none of them will pay like $10 for a song. And then you have one guy who has like a cult following of 10 people who buy a song for like $100 each. That guy's his songs are gonna be worth more than the big guy, just because of how like attracted to the smaller person those people are and how willing they are to pay for them.
So how much is a Drake leak going for?
Bro, I do not fuck with Drake.
400,
I, I
500.
saw I saw one guy. I saw one guy with songs. He got like fucking subpoenaed, fucking cease and desisted, and like raided the next day. That
Oh
is Drake does
shit.
not play.
Probably
I saw that was on
because
Twitter
when
or
you get
something.
that big, like Drake will pay $1 million to some lawyer to hunt
Yeah,
someone down, even if he doesn't get
Yeah,
anything out of it, because he's just so rich.
yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
Damn.
also the other thing is it's not about like okay, so for example, Kendrick Lamar, his leaks go for like 300. He has a big cult fan base for sure. But the people in that fan base aren't crazy enough to go in and like hack into their files and shit. And that's why there isn't as big of a market because there's no supply, I guess.
Hmm. So how does one get that level of fan?
Uh,
bro. It's
I'm
really it's not like something you can build. It's just like
I think it's
something you either
random.
have, you don't have. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Lone has it, Ken has it, like all the OPM, like
Well, they
fucking
have it because of
Uzi.
Cardi,
Like,
let's be honest.
yeah, but at the same
Not
time,
Uzi.
like
Uzi did it
Ken.
himself.
Yeah, it was himself, but I'm saying like Lone and Ken, just because they're under Cardi, it's kind of like not like, sad because like, they chose to be with him, obviously, but it's kind of sad to see them getting undermined by Cardi's shit because like even before like, all that, I still fuck with them as an artist. And I don't go to them because of Cardi, but I guess that's why
no,
people
but
pay more.
There's no
okay.
way you
What
knew
you're
them
also
before Cardi.
No, I didn't. I'm just
Maybe
saying like
Lone.
I didn't find it. I didn't find Lone through Cardi. Like I just found Lone as low.
I see.
Like,
But he got popular. Well, Lone actually had kind of his own thing before.
yeah,
Ken was like, I don't know, like 4K followers, 10K maybe, before
yeah,
the first picture surfaced of him and Cardi.
yeah. I mean,
I'm trying to think.
bro,
Who else? Like, what if like Taylor Swift songs leaked? How much would those would probably go for a lot.
I have no idea, but they definitely would go for a lot. And that's like fucking, that's like the exception where I could see like random pop artists getting as expensive as like Juice WRLD and Cardi. Like, bro, I think someone sold like an unreleased, and it's all about like not specifically having like a market for your group buys. If you have like a rich ass person who just also wants a song and you're the only one with the supply, you can make the prices. You can like literally control them. I bought a fucking Deftones song for 3K like a year ago. One Deftones song. Like, why did I don't know, but he's the only one who ever had it. So it's not like I can get another one.
So
mm,
if how do you justify buying something for $3,000?
The way I see it is,
That's
it's
like
like
practically useless in a way. Like, yeah, you can enjoy
it's
it for sure, but you
Bad.
like
know,
Bob, ask
I
him how
view it
much
the
he got
same
Stevie
way.
Wonder for.
it's like
Nah, don't worry
buying an
about that.
NFT, except you can't even flex it online.
I mean, I see that, but at the same time, it's like think about it as like buying a piece of art that you can like hang up in your house. Like you always have it. It's something that's exclusive to you at some point.
Ask
But if
King Bob
someone
how much
sold
It's
it
he
to
something.
weighs. If
you,
he says
then that
under
means someone else
200
has
But
it.
yeah,
pounds, he's
that's
lying.
yeah. But I'm not the one who like does that, and at the same time, it's like it's not gonna leak from that person, and if it does, then it's kind of just whatever. But it's still cool to have.
I mean, doesn't it
Huh.
get boring though? Like having after a certain point of time, it's like, oh wow, like I have this. It doesn't really matter anymore.
No, no, it's like weed. If you just take like a tolerance break and then like you just stop listening to the song for like a week or a month, and then you go back to it, it's just the same as the first time you got it.
So, do you listen to release music too, or not?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but
Because
I won't
there's,
lie, I do listen to a lot of release. Like
yeah,
it's like
that
50-50 in my playlist.
I don't have like the time. I mean, I can listen to leaks, but I'd rather just give newer artists on SoundCloud with like 5K plays, like trying to find new people rather than listen to leaks that I know are not going to release. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't really do anything to like further their career, but at the same time, it kind of gives you a deeper insight as to like what that artist was trying to do with the music, like through the era when he was trying to make these songs and like felt this type of way about this type of thing whenever he was making it. It's just interesting.
Right. No, and
At the
that's
same time,
why
it's
I
good music.
dabble. Like Killers is amazing, so that's cool to me. But there's a lot of really obscure leaks that people obsess over, and
Uh,
I
bro,
don't like
you
just
don't
listen
even
to other music. You know?
yeah, like dude, you know how Cardi like the whole lot of red thing, there was supposed to be like there's like three different V1s, V2, V3, all that shit.
Yeah.
There was apparently 17 versions. There's only four that we've like heard, but like 17 different like sounds he was trying, different like styles, all that shit. 17, which is fucking insane for like a
No
music.
way. What the fuck?
I mean, I don't even have those. I just know that it was like 17 total.
Or
Yeah.
does that mean like 17 track lists that might share
No,
different songs, or you're talking about 17 different like subgenres that he made?
not like subgenres, but like let's say like movie time and like certain other songs that like kind of sound like movie time. He would put like three, four of those together and be like, okay, this is like one version of how I want the album to sound. Then like trying to get down and like made it as far. Then it'd be like this is version two, and like place over shit like that, version three, and then you just keep going with like three or four different bundles of songs. And then those would each like kind of subset what he wanted the album to sound like, and like what kind of energy he wanted to bring to it.
Interesting. That makes more sense. I feel like when people talk about the V1, V2, V3 shit though, it's more like he has a set track list. Because even if you listen to a whole lot of Red right now, it's kind of two to three different lanes.
Yeah,
There's like
and
the vamp shit, then there's the place and neon, which is like V1, and then there's the more hyper pop stuff.
yeah, I think there was like at least 4 or 5 checklists, but I don't, definitely not 17. But I know he was trying with like 17 different like versions of these that he wanted it to sound like.
Good for him. I feel like whenever I finish a project, not music wise, but just like anything creative, I'm like, I finish it, I'm like, fuck that. I wanna quit. Just drop it. Like he'll actually sit there and be like, nah, we need to perfect it.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
mean, he grinds hard as fuck, even if like nobody sees it. He's just a normal guy, so the fact that he like puts that much into it is kind of crazy.
You think he's a normal guy?
I mean, everybody's a normal guy. You're a normal guy. I'm a normal guy. We all got our own
I
lives.
bet you he's not though.
Bro, like he wakes
Nah,
up
I'm
and puts
trying
his
to
pants and
say,
shirt
like,
on, but
not normal dudes don't fucking put on fishnet clothes. I'm telling you. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying like you gotta be a specific kind of person to be rocking that and actually be able to rock it. Am I
I mean,
wrong?
that's
And then
just
also to command a fucking cult? Like he is one of the most powerful people in the music industry right now. Facts or cap?
Yeah, easy.
Right.
For real.
No, okay, Kanye. Kanye had or slash has that. Is he a normal guy? No, he's not a
I'm gonna
normal.
blush
I'll
no
answer the
words.
question for you. He's not. Okay, that's
Yeah.
not a bad thing. We don't like normal people on this. Like, if you're normal, like you're mid, bro. You got to step your game up. But I assure you, Cardi's probably in person. Like, I don't know. Just he might have an ego or whatever, but he probably just exudes this like superstar shit. Like you're like, oh fuck, I'm in the room with Cardi. He makes you sign an NDA. That's not normal.
NDA is crazy, bro. NDA is crazy.
That's crazy. But that's
I mean,
commitment to your brand. So
yeah, I mean, I kind of
commend
get it, bro. Could you imagine like just going anywhere and like anything you do is like fucking? There's someone recording you no matter what you do. Like
Right.
he was in Paris and people recording him. This
Right.
is just crazy.
How do you do
Can I add
anything? Like he just Uber Eats everything?
Probably, yeah.
Like you can't go to restaurants.
Can I add county caskets to the call?
Yeah, go ahead.
Fucking bro, have a leak party in here.
Oh
I mean, not a
my
leak party, a
god.
collective party.
Is that
Collective
Yo,
party.
what's goody?
Oh,
Yo,
What's goody?
what's up, my boy?
is that
What's
actually him?
goody?
oh my god.
Fuck it is, dummy. What's going on? What's y'all on?
Is it though? I talked to you like 2 years ago. I don't know if I remember your voice.
Yeah, you forgot my voice already, nigga?
What did you do?
No, it's him. It's him. It's him.
What did you
Nigga,
do
what
when
I
we were
do?
on the call? Let's know.
Nigga, we was talking. I had the fucking, my shirt was off and all that, nigga.
Well,
remember
I
that
wasn't
call clearly,
looking.
bro.
I wasn't
What you
looking.
mean you wasn't looking? You was looking, nigga. It's like a line for the call, bro. What the fuck?
No. You okay? What
What's good,
video
YouTube?
game console do you play?
Nigga, Xbox, PlayStation, Steam Deck, Nintendo Switch. What we doing?
Okay, there we go. I just needed you to say Switch, and then I'm like, okay, it's 90%
You listen to
confirmed.
all the
That's him.
fucking.
That's how you know. That's how you know it's me when when I say Switch.
I mean, I still don't know for sure, but I'm just gonna trust everyone's not trolling me here.
Bro, look on
It is.
Twitter. I'll literally text you on Twitter right now.
It's him. It's
All
him.
right,
It's
cool.
him.
Didn't believe it was me either.
Hey man, I just gotta be. Like I'll hop on Discord with people, and then they'll like start moaning and shit. I'll go into different Discord servers who want to talk to me.
I ain't
and
gonna,
then
bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm way too old to be moaning on call, bro. That's kind of crazy.
I
unless,
agree.
unless you know some hoes where we could start moaning on call. I'm not moaning on call with a group of niggas, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
My girl's in another room. I can get her.
Nah, I don't do that. I'm good with that, bro. Too much.
So what's good? All right. I mean, fuck. You have like multiple names. I'm just gonna say Pints.
This is cool.
What's the deal with the Cardi album, man? Was it supposed
None
to
of us
drop?
knows anything about the Cardi album.
Okay, so what about
Nobody knows
Killers,
anything
though?
about it.
Was that supposed to drop or not?
I don't know. Nobody knows. I don't know.
You're supposed to know this shit. I thought.
I'm not saying like Shaz on here, sitting here lying to you. I don't know, bro. I ain't coming here to lie.
Bro,
I'm
damn.
just
What
talking
about, bro?
bullshit.
That's
Like
what
I'm
I'm
not
talking
lying to you. This nigga gonna sit on here and lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I gained nothing from lying.
Okay, hold on. What did I lie about? What did I lie about? What did I lie
You know
about?
damn well what the
What did
fuck
I
you
lie
lied about, nigga.
Oh yeah.
We're not gonna have
Exactly,
this
so you
on
don't
camera.
know. Oh, yeah,
Like,
that was-
you
I
just sit here
tried.
lying shit. I ain't with that. I'm not doing all that for like 30 viewers, nigga. All the viewers are in Uzi Hub. I'm not sitting here and lying to niggas. I don't know
Hey,
nothing about
I'm
the
not
album.
lying.
Next
I said
question.
honest.
Next question.
I hope you know
Next
that I
question.
tried to stop that.
No, I know you did. I appreciate you. You know you my
Okay.
nigga, bro. I fuck with you. You
All
know
right,
that.
all right. Well, I'll tell you what it is, Shaz, later. Okay. So I'm just trying to get like some information here. Obviously, we don't know anything, but this is what the chat wants.
All right, what's the question? What's going on?
Well, I don't want to sit here and like be like, "Yo, we're
Get
trying to
Horizon
get down,"
call at
and
this
like,
point.
no
all
one
you-
has trying to get down. Nobody has that.
no. I know. I'm saying I don't give a
This nigga gonna
fuck
sit here
about the
and lie to you and
snippets
say he
and
got a
shit.
CDQ snippet. He ain't never got no snippet. Nobody got that song. He thinks.
Oh,
the reason
okay,
he's
here
saying
we
that
go
is
again.
because
Here we go
Bob,
again.
he thinks Bob
Oh
got
my
the song.
God, this-
Therefore, he gonna sit here and lie and talk about CDQ snippet. Ain't no CDQ snippet. Nobody got that song.
Bro, I will literally pull the DMs right now.
Well, show us the snippet right now.
What? I don't have the snippet on me, bro. No, no. What are you trying to say that
Well, the
Bob told
snippet
me
right
that?
now,
Or
bro.
you're trying to tell me that Bob? You're trying to tell me Bob didn't tell me he was trying to get down right now.
Sorry, niggas be lying
Bob
to you
is right
sometimes.
here, bro. Bob is right. Bob is right here, bro.
You
Unless you
believe
want
a
me
nigga
to
that
look like
said
a
that he
liar,
had it?
you can
You
tell
believe a
me,
nigga
bro.
that said he had it in his hard drive and he dug it into the fuck, what you call it? Dug it into the
Here we
ground
go.
and buried it and like built a vault around it and put like a 6-digit code and all this. You really believe that, bro?
Bro, I did not believe that. I'm not saying.
What is going on? This is like fucking World War III out here.
Bro, when I got the Starbucks drink, bro, I'm ready for anything, bro.
Damn, that sounds good.
Hell yeah.
This, that, and the third.
It's the little dragon. You know the little dragon one where it turns purple, turns your drink purple and shit.
The Grimace shake?
Is that what it's called?
no, that's McDonald's.
Ew, nigga, what the fuck?
The Grimace shake. I think it's like berry. It's a berry milkshake.
Hell no.
People doing TikToks to it. Nah, but what I was saying was, I don't give a fuck about the little snippets that everybody just spams about, like all red or whatever. But actually, no, all red is a significant one.
You talking about that little upside down cross one?
I think
Like
it's like a red studio.
Oh yeah,
one.
that shit hard. That shit
Yeah,
hard.
no, see, I like that one.
All the new snippets from Cardi is crazy, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's like a whole new era of shit, bro. It's so different. I fuck with it.
Yeah, like the lower voice shit.
Hell yeah. At first, I wasn't really fucking with it. At first, I couldn't even tell it was Cardi because you know, like the page relate and all that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to distinguish like what's real and what's not from the snippets. And then when the video started popping out, I was like, all right, this is cool.
I thought you were supposed to know it.
I ain't gonna sit here and act like I know everything. Oh, there's some things I don't know.
See, I like that. Nah, a lot of
Like,
people
when the
try
snippets
to.
first came out, I thought those were fake. I ain't gonna lie. Like the Trippy Red one on that one
Bro,
song.
we saw the killer snippet. We were like, is this
The
shit
Mansion
AI,
Music
bro?
one?
We had no.
It's weird. There's some shit where it's crazy, bro. Like, but I fuck
Nah,
with it.
that was a fact. The Mansion Music one was a fact. But then Cardi shitted on him, bro.
How? What happened?
He liked that tweet about Trippy selling 30K.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yo, that's like disrespect. Like, I know normally liking a tweet really isn't a big deal, but like in Cardi's situation, like that's how he communicates online.
Hey,
Basically.
don't you be around him though? What was their reaction to that? If you could say it.
Who, Trip?
Yeah.
He's not gonna respond, but like,
I mean, if you could
obviously
say, if you can't say it, it's fine.
no,
like,
I mean, he knows, and like he's like, damn, that's literally all like he was just like, damn, what the fuck.
no, yeah, I feel you.
And I feel bad. That sucks because they were friends at one point.
No, yeah, they were, bro. Bob,
Yeah.
you still in?
Wait,
Do you
wait,
remember?
Bob.
Do you remember? Do you remember the Pierre thing?
With the Trippy 80K beat thing?
Where like Trippy and Pierre was beefing, and he like
Yeah.
dragged Cardi into
I
it.
think so. Yeah.
Over
that
the
you guys beat
80K
everybody.
beat for K Suave.
Nah, this was some 2018. It was some weird shit. I don't know. Them niggas was beefing, and he kind of dragged Cardi into it. I think Bob will remember it more.
Yeah.
Into
Pierre just basically used to beef everybody, bro. He just beef everyone. That's it.
yeah,
just
like
ego people
Yachty.
and beef. Bro, even like Juice World, he was like talking shit to Juice and like saying like crazy shit and like telling people that he didn't want to be in the same studio.
Yeah,
as
he
Juice.
didn't fuck with Juice World because his manager was also managing Juice World, and he felt like his manager was doing more for Juice World than he was doing for Pierre, and he was like, I should be the new Juice World, this, that, and the third.
Damn.
No, yeah, it's crazy.
It's like you can't. Juice WRLD was so talented. Like the manager probably didn't even have to do anything. It was probably just going up regardless.
But then once the what is it? I forgot which Doug song. It was Doug and the Juice song. Once that money came in, that's when Pierre was really fucking with Juice because now he was making money off the nigga.
Hold on. I believe Bobbalam, or not Bobbalam, fucking, what is it? Sagani would like to join.
Ghani want to be in here, bro. Nobody's trying to hear that accent. Oh, you fucking poet.
Wait, I don't even remember his fucking.
It's supposed to be
Scrappy
United.
wants to
It's
join
supposed to
too.
be a USA live, bro. This is not supposed to be no fucking This shit America
Bro,
only.
how do you invite people?
I don't know the Discord.
I don't know why. I feel like that was Pierre's downfall though.
What was?
Bro, he was hating on everybody. Like,
Just
even Ken
hating it,
Carson.
like, because he could be. I honestly, that could be the reason that he is not up, because he can't get the big features or.
Bro, he doesn't have like
Yeah,
the longevity.
Yeah, Drake. So Drake fuck with him. So I guess that's a long way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's talking to Drake a lot,
But I feel like a
Should
lot
I
of people
invite
don't fuck
Shigani?
with Drake.
I mean, to be like more consistent, like have longevity though, he needs to keep like giving beats and shit to newer artists. But whenever Ken Carson asks for an artist, he just tells him to fuck off pretty much.
Oh
Like,
yeah. See, that's
kind of
another
crazy.
thing, bro. Why does he have such a big ego?
Like even Metro is willing to work with people like smaller.
Yeah, Metro's chilling with Ken and Lone. That's the
Ken,
thing.
a lot of it, Ken had a crazy come up. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Ken come up was crazy. I fuck with it.
No, I always say he's the reason Opium is successful.
You think so?
Ken Carson.
Well,
Ken
because
Carson.
he like made the blueprint, and then because like that's Cardi's first successful artist, now everybody's looking like, oh, what banger artist is gonna come up after him?
Okay, so I got a question.
I mean,
because I see this on Twitter all the time, so I got a question for you. Who do you think is better, Ken Carson or Destroy Lonely? Right now, like currently.
bro.
Oh, that's a good
Bro.
question. I think
Yeah, that
Lone
shit
is
is
more
tough.
versatile, but like he's getting boring, and then Ken is just getting repetitive as well. They're both getting
You think
repetitive.
Ken bro? Have you heard the new snippets? I
Yeah,
think
bro,
Ken
they're-
going
I
crazy.
have.
I think Lone keeps
on-
going in that
on
little
God,
cycle with them little
Bro,
guitar.
yeah,
I
like
don't fuck where Ken going.
Yeah, I mean, bro, Lone's just like I don't
Yo,
want to say fell off, but he's just doing his own thing, and it's like, I mean, good for him, but I feel like Ken is more like what I'm fucking with. Like the new shit he's making is just the same.
I just feel like the snippets are all just like really hardcore rage, like boom, 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 and the same kind of flow.
Bro,
And it's just like
I
all
will say
rage
this.
music. Like, bro, I'm 27. I can't be on crack all day.
People, well, why not?
That's
Okay.
not what I like listening to all day.
Why not?
I've been listening to Bad Bunny.
Hop on Fortnite and figure this all
Bro,
You
out
don't
like
understand a
real
word
men.
that nigga's saying.
Hashtag real content.
I don't, but I still like it.
Hashtag hype is the goat.
I mean, there's a couple Bad Bunny songs. What's wrong with? I mean, you at the age, you know all the SoundCloud rappers and whatnot. I'm sure you heard like Xavier So Bass and all that. Like, you act like you're not a young nigga in spirit.
Yeah, I just
With 214.
there's not a lot of like newer guys this year though,
What you mean? There's hella new guys, nigga.
such as
You got what? You got
What?
Osama's son. You got Xavier.
all right. I ran through that 7-song EP in like a couple weeks, and then now what?
I mean, now what? You acting like this nigga
Now
only got
wait.
one tape.
Yeah, but okay, but like the rest of it kind of just sounds like Ken Carson.
No, okay. I used to say that. I ain't gonna lie. I used to say that. And then I started listening to other shit.
No, I like his music. I do. But like I like Rolling Thrax and Southside Silhouette and like hard rock in them, but
Okay. How you feel about the new Hard Rock tape?
I liked it. I didn't think it was like 10 out of 10, but it was cool.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, he had I got some intel on him, but I'm not allowed to say it.
Well, you one of those
big
niggas where I be like, yeah, y'all don't know what I know. I just ain't gonna
Well,
say it. but I'm gonna-
because I want
Y'all
to
know
say
about the
it.
Zach Brown band?
Is that Tracky?
Yeah.
What up?
What's up, Chucky?
Because I can't
Yeah.
say it, but like people I don't know, people, you know, like that type of information people would go crazy over. And people like y'all are anonymous, I'm not. So people in the industry can find me.
Nigga, Hard Rock info
Oh, yeah.
gonna have to be like that.
Hard Rock Info is crazy whenever it's about.
Could be.
Hard Rock
He got
info
the
got
card
you like
feature,
that. This
bro.
nigga just left the army.
I mean, look at the producers on the tape, bro.
Nah,
He's joining Opium.
that's-
Hard Rock's
that's-
joining Opium. Hard Rock's joining Opium. I can feel it. That's all I'm saying.
Nah. That would be crazy though.
Party feature. Party feature. Or something, bro.
Well,
Something's happening.
I'm not gonna keep saying yes or no, but
We
definitely
all know, bro. It's one of the two.
unexpected. No, I don't know if. Well, he's going on tour with a specific someone that is large. Let's say, like very
Okay,
soon.
we already know a couple tours that's coming up, so you can kind of filter that out.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
All
Kind of filter that out.
Yeah,
right. Check your group chat.
And it's
You
one-
might as well
Sorry.
say at this point.
and it's one that's not
Fuck it.
getting canceled
They totally anonymous.
fully, at least.
Oh. Oh.
You might as well say it.
Interesting.
You keep getting warmer. You might as well say it.
I don't know, man. I don't know
All right,
anything.
bro, fuck it.
I'm just
Hard
making
Rock
it all
collab
up.
tape.
Niggas say I'm making it all right. Hard Rock for president, little baby. I'm with it.
I want to go to the Travis tour, but it's like $1,000 on the floor seats,
God damn.
right?
Mm-mm.
What do y'all think about this? One, the tour situation with everybody having to cancel it, and then two, like everyone talking about how hip hop's dying.
Who said hip hop dying?
No, bro,
There's
like,
like a-
mainstream labels and shit, bro, because they're not like getting like countries like constantly outselling it. It's like a big problem.
Right.
They're all saying.
Like there's
Sad.
way less number one or even top 10 singles and albums this year as opposed to last in the like for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
It's like an all-time low.
Who's been dominating the charts? I'm assuming pop music.
Bro, like country, like Morgan Wallen, bro.
Country and Latin music.
Taylor Swift and like Bad Bunny and shit.
Yeah.
They're just going insane. It's sad because I don't feel like the quality of the music's dying, so I don't really know what it is. It's not like you can just like instantly like make people like the music more. I just don't know.
I feel like there is less innovation in that.
That's
Like when one person makes a song or a sound, like everybody starts hopping on it so fast and just drowns it out. Whereas, 10 years ago, you kind of had to do a sound and then go through a label, and everybody was on a different release schedule before SoundCloud. And so shit just gets ran
and
through
then-
so fast.
yeah, and then even if you like try or like remotely sound like the same shit, you just get called a clone, and then it just kind of
Right.
goes from fucking to raps there.
Whereas in pop and Latin and country, you
Yeah,
do need to
they're
sign to a big
clones there.
label. I mean, they probably got clones, but I don't know. There's just like there's too many SoundCloud rappers. I think that's what it is. And that then the fans get all segregated instead of like going behind one person like Yeet or Cardi or Drake or whatever.
I mean, yeah, I feel that, but part of the thing is that like not signing to a label has been pushed down like so many artists' throats and shit. But it's also kind of like having a label helps you, bro. Like marketing, all that shit really fucking helps.
It depends on who you are.
Yeah, that too. But
It really depends on who you are.
There's a lot of even major artists that talk to me about how their label doesn't do shit. Like a lot of times the label is just a bank. Like here's 100 racks to go do whatever you want to go do with on marketing. Here's 100 for recording budget. Here's 100 for your pocket. But they're not actually doing any of the social media campaigns or anything.
I mean,
I assume they would be.
like niggas like that is like they hand these niggas money. They ain't never seen it before. Expect these niggas to know what to do with it. They don't know what to do with
Yeah,
it. They're
bro.
getting shelved. And then there's a whole
Yeah.
situation. Get me out the label, bro. Like this, that, and the third. You not owe your label this, that amount. Like it's a fucking sort of repeated cycle.
But
There's only like a handful of niggas that like really got signed and kind of knew what they were doing and got somewhere.
when you sign to a label, aren't they supposed to kind of take over the marketing and shit? Like you're
Yeah, I assume they were
saying
more like in
involved,
with
right?
marketing. Like, they were like, yeah,
Yeah.
like they were
No, not,
supposed to. Like, I feel like that should be the job.
I've seen situations where artists will be signed, niggas will have a meeting and not even know the artist they signed. Be like, who the fuck are you showing me right now?
Yeah, I mean, but that's different from like once they are signed to actually like pushing them to more people. Like I feel like since their job is to get more listeners and they get paid from them having listeners, it should be like one
Right.
of their biggest priorities to make
Some of
them
these
have more
niggas,
listeners and introduce them.
some of these labels be signing people not even knowing who the fuck they signed.
But see, that's the
They
problem.
just on paperwork. It's just paperwork, and they look at me like, who the fuck is this person?
Right, but like if
Bro,
you were a
it's just
label, why would you give someone $1 million if you weren't like invested in them?
yeah, that too. And it's just like it's so repetitive, the same marketing
Scam.
that they're doing over and over,
Basically
bro.
a
Like,
scam.
they just put like the same rapper, like a new rapper, and then the exact same like thing on just a New York Times billboard and think that's gonna like skyrocket them or something. There's like nothing big that's going on like marketing wise for them to actually be introduced to new people.
Right.
So
But I feel like also promos have gotten so blown out of the water too, because I don't know. Like all the Instagram pages and TikTokers and Twitter, like rap fans are too smart about the promo. Like they know what's up.
yeah,
A
bro,
lot
I
of
heard
rappers,
something.
done came up off of paid promo.
I know,
Yeah.
but like the ones who did that, like I think are corny.
Why?
The ones who do it too obviously, at least. Like you need to have a good narrative. But like the ones where it's just like, oh, is Playboy Cardi gonna sign this guy? I'm like, yo, chill out.
But it works. If it works, it works.
Nah,
You know how
I
much, you know how much
know,
money
but
6 9 done dropped on promo? And then Aaron hit him up. And that shit worked.
Wait, who?
Aaron?
Aaron's Cardi's manager, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
Wait,
saying like
you're
who
saying
cheated.
Sid Shine?
Yes, bro.
What do
And
y'all
that
think
nigga got
about?
up.
What do y'all think
Yo,
about
Sid
that
Shine
Sid
sucks.
Shine filthy collab tape?
I mean, shit. I don't listen to the nigga, but that nigga.
Yeah, I don't
See,
think
that's what I'm
It
saying.
worked.
That's what
It
I'm
worked.
saying.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yo, but like, here's the
What's
thing.
up?
A
But
lot
here's
of
the thing.
people,
We don't need to know who these niggas is, bro. Like,
But
I
a
see it
lot-
on Twitter all the time. Them niggas fuck with them.
but
They
a lot of
fuck with
people
him, they
get
fuck with him.
tricked into like. I'm not talking about him specifically, but it's like social proof type shit. Like you can bot likes, you can bot comments or whatever, and make yourself look big. But like, is there really a lot of conversation around some of these label artists?
Really. But I mean, in the situation of like a Sid Shine, it sometimes works. It really just depends on how you do it.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
that one interviewer, that one awkward ass white girl who paid like $300 for some nigga to find her like a random fucking celebrity to interview. She paid $600 and look where she ended up. It worked. If you know how to promote yourself, it works.
you're talking about Bobby, whatever.
Yeah, whatever the fuck her name is.
I think she's like backed by no, she's like an industry plant podcast.
See, then there was that stereotype of industry plant.
Nah, like academics confirmed it with Drake and Yachty. Like they have the same like lawyer or manager or something.
The way she made it seem was, whoa, what is wrong with my cat, bro? Chill out. What the fuck are you doing? I
What
don't
was I
lost my
saying?
train of thought.
Oh, the filthy collab tape. You think that cosign is gonna go a long way for him?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You think
Producers matter too. The producers you be working with, that shit matters.
I think the producers have a like they're the main cosign, honestly.
You think so? Yeah, I can see that.
Like if
Because
you
what
work
is
with
it?
Filthy or
Niggas-
Benny X, you know, people
Yeah,
are
niggas.
like,
Yeah, I
oh,
was about to say
shit,
that.
they're gonna tune in.
Niggas fucking. They don't know who the fuck you are. They see you got a song produced by Benny X or Filthy or like something like that. They don't fuck with it.
Exactly. So you think Filthy
I
or
don't know, it depends. I feel like Metro's a lot bigger than like Filthy and shit like that to where, yeah, okay, fine, the cosign of Metro Boomin is significant, but with Filthy and shit, like I didn't even know who the fuck you're talking about until
What do
you
you
told me
mean
his
you know
name.
who the fuck is Filthy, nigga? What are you talking about?
No,
You're talking
the
about Sid
he's
Shine.
talking about
artist,
Sid
bruh,
Shine.
not the producer, bro. You're tweaking.
What the fuck is this
Damn,
nigga
y'all are
talking about?
beefy. God damn.
This
He's
nigga
saying
took like a millennium to respond and then said
no,
the
no,
dumbest
there's
shit to
like-
come back to.
He's talking
Bro,
about Sid Sean.
I have no.
Nigga, that's the point. We talk about you don't know who the rapper is, you know who the producer is, though. Like, what the fuck is you yapping about?
Yeah, but I didn't know. I didn't even know they had a collab before this. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's the point.
He's not big enough.
That's what we're talking about.
That's exactly what I just said, bro. You're
And that's the
tweaking for
fucking
no reason.
point. Good
Yeah, so
job,
I was.
buddy. You figured the
That's
point out.
okay. I literally added on to what you said. I don't know why you're like.
You ain't at a
spazzing out.
goddamn thing. You literally just repeated what I said in the dumbest way possible.
God damn. I'm okay. Next topic. Okay. I was gonna say, you think Filthy or Benny X got a stronger cosign?
Shout out Uzi Ra updates.
Who's your updates?
Shout
Shout
out.
out
Benny
He's
Uzi
a
Ra
X.
updates.
fucking guy, bro.
The GOAT.
Filthy's bigger.
My bad. What you was saying?
No, I mean, go ahead. Uru's got some crazy opinions.
Hey, I don't care what nobody. That's my nigga, bro. You a little awkward, but that's
No,
my
it's
nigga.
definitely interesting to read. I'll tell you that.
It's like good fan fiction. Like, you ever been on Wattpad before?
Nah, but
Oh my God.
You know what Wattpad is, though, right?
I don't.
He's like that. Like he's like the little Wattpad fan fiction of like Uzi, but it's good. It's a good read at night. You know what I'm saying? You need something to fall asleep to.
Hey, and he met
Like,
his
you just want his story.
he met Uzi, or like DM'd at least. So
Oh yeah, see,
it obviously was impactful.
impactful as fuck. That nigga's a legend, bro. 10 years from now, we're gonna be explaining to our kids who the fuck Lil Uzi Vert is, and then he gonna look him up one day and see Uzi Ra updates.
And
That's
then it's gonna be Instagram stories shitting on everything.
That's inspirational. That's
I
inspiring.
mean, as much as he shits on a lot of the songs, like, I mean, I don't know if his specific judgments or opinions I agree with, but like, I don't know. I feel like something's going on with Uzi's music, right? Like, it's, I don't know. I feel like it's not as good anymore.
You know why I think that? This is my theory. I
What?
feel like he listens to the fans a little too much. I feel like he's scared of opinion.
Right. I agree.
I feel like he's scared of opinion, and so he just sees a bunch of fans talking about drop these old ass songs. We don't give a fuck about your new songs, and that scares him. I think that's the reason why Pink Tape took so long.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I think
was
that's
scared of
why a
being
lot of, like, even Cardi with, like, anytime there's a delay with albums.
I think the opposite. I think Cardi don't give a fuck with him.
Yeah, Cardi is just.
I don't think
Uzi can still make. Uzi can still make good music. It's just his music selection is not good. That's my opinion, because he still has good snippets and whatnot, but he just doesn't drop them sometimes.
I've heard that from
Something's
people
another.
in the industry. They're like, he's still fire. He's just terrible at picking songs for the album.
And I just feel like that has to do
Yeah.
with what, like, this nigga just. I think he's just
Yeah,
scared.
what he's just like being told and like who's hanging
Yeah,
out.
the
with,
fans,
what
the
they're
fans.
feeding him.
He needs to get
That's what I like.
around.
Yeah.
If you remember that December live, I feel like he did that December live to try and gauge out.
Yeah,
what
just
his
like trying
fans
to
like
like.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Which is crazy.
when you do a live at his level, you like, you know, I don't even have that many people in the stream right now, and it's going like somewhat fast. But with him, it's probably just like, boom, like going across the stream so fast. So what can you even read?
Bro, like there was times where he was dropping snippets on like his account, and niggas was like, "Get that shit trash," and he would delete it like 2 minutes later. He cares way too much about opinion, bro. Which, as an artist, I understand, but it's like sometimes you got to do what you want to do, because at the end of the day, you the one making the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
It ain't like school where I tell you your essay sucks, go work on it, and then you go work on it to benefit me, so your paper could be better. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's your music type shit. You feel me?
Right. And he's already a GOAT, so like he doesn't need to prove anything.
That's why I feel like Cardi like dominates a bit more, because I feel like Cardi don't really give a fuck.
But what about when he
like-
wanted to drop the deluxe when people was calling it a whole lot of trash? I feel like he just masks the insecurities a little bit more.
He probably could, to be honest. He probably
Ooh,
really do
good
take it
point.
seriously. Maybe he don't. But the way it looks like he just kind of does do what he want to do. Like, because if those snippets would have came out with the deep voice and like he just dropped the tape and it was just all deep voice, niggas would be like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this? It would be mad confusing. Like when a whole lot of red came out, that shit was mad confusing.
Yeah, I feel like after a whole lot of red, he has the pass to literally do anything he wants though,
Hell
because
yeah.
it got hated, and then 6 months later, everybody's dick riding it, and so now everybody's like open
Hell
in
yeah.
case anything comes out that's way different. They're like they're ready.
That's what I think. Well, I don't like. I feel like Uzi ain't even that bad. Is just I feel like he probably just need to stop listening to niggas. Like stop listening to niggas.
But what was the rock music? Who was he listening to
I'm
there? I
saying,
don't think the
I'm
fans were
shit,
telling him that
garage.
at all.
Just doing his own shit.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
he's trying shit out.
Maybe he should listen to the fans after those songs.
No, I don't really like the aesthetic he's going for right now, where he's like trying to cosplay Young Thug and make music like that. I just feel like that's not really his style. And the way he's influential, he kind of just goes his own routes. He doesn't need to do any of that. That's why the fans aren't like really happy with the direction Uzi's going.
Did you see academics saying that Uzi told him that
Dude,
it's like the best music? Like Uzi told him that this is like the music that the fans want. Yada
we
yada yada.
we literally heard no, that's not true. We literally heard half the album leak. We heard half the album leak. It was all trash. He went like 2 for 8. That was not good. And no fans really want that. Like maybe 5% of like Uzi and Thug fans might want that kind of stuff. It's just not the direction that most fans want him to go.
I don't know.
You're gonna see it too.
I've seen some people. I've seen some people fuck with it. I can't personally talk on it because
No,
I ain't
okay, yeah,
listening.
but you said some, right? So you know that the album sales are gonna go down tremendously because it's just not what people want. Like, yeah, okay, fine. Maybe the Thug Riders, yeah, okay, I'll fully agree with that. But for most Uzi fans, I can promise you they do not want that.
Okay, so what do you think most Uzi fans want?
They just want him to. Okay, I mean, if you want me to be honest, most Uzi fans want him to go back to old Uzi with
That's what
his
I'm
old
saying.
cadence and all of that. Yeah,
That's the thing. Is like how long you want the artist to go back to the same shit, bro? Because
no, I agree. I agree.
if he was doing that from 2018, I mean, like what? Let's say, yeah, like 2017 to 2023. Now, I'll call that shit boring.
No, okay. Look, I think that he should evolve as an artist. I honestly like Pink Tape. I know it got some negative views and whatnot, but I think he went in a direction. There were some highs and there were some lows on the album, and it showed that he's still capable of making good music. It's just he put on like, for example, the rock songs. Like, if he replaced those three with something else, I'm sure it would have gotten better reviews and things like that. I think he can still make good music. He just has poor song selection.
There were bangers on there like "Flooded the Face,"
There
but again,
were.
that was
Okay,
old.
that's an old song.
That was an
Yeah.
old song. Yeah.
But then the like introspective ones, what was it called?
No,
Like
like songs
Rehab.
like Rehab and yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
bro. Exactly. Those
those
are
are.
good songs.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's not even the music. It's like how much of a chokehold you have on your fan base. Because again, like Cardi could literally drop a pile of shit and his fans are gonna eat it up. Whereas like Uzi's kind of in this,
Yeah.
or even say Trippy were to drop something right now, like
Niggas not gonna
chan-
give a fuck.
chances are people are gonna, I don't know, not give it a chance
Yeah,
or like shit on it.
nobody's gonna
That's what I'm
give a-
saying. So I feel like Cardi just has the pass to do whatever he wants. I feel like Uzi, he's kind of past his prime, like influence wise, because Cardi kind of took
Yeah,
it. So
totally
no
agree
matter
with
what
that.
he does, no matter what he does, it's just not gonna have the same level of impact.
Do you think if Barter 16 sells poorly, do you think that Uzi's gonna lose his mainstream appeal? Like the level he's at, do you think it's gonna drop?
Do I think it's gonna outsell Pink Tape?
No, like okay, let's say that Barter 16 sells like 60K or so. It's a poor narrative for Uzi. Do you think he's gonna fall off then in terms of his mainstream value?
I mean, Red and White already did what, like 30?
Yeah, but I mean, Red and White
Forgot
was
about red and
a
white. Damn.
special occurrence.
It was like a
No, Red and
SoundCloud
White,
shit for a couple of days, so it kind of had like
people,
an excuse.
yeah. Also, some of those songs dropped as singles, so it didn't count into the actual album sales. And it also dropped on a Saturday on all DSPs with zero promotion, which is why it sold so poorly.
Nah, the singles still count. If it's on the album afterwards. But yes, I agree. Like the whole album wasn't out during the week, so
Hmm.
it didn't count all the way.
Yeah.
But regarding
Barter
Barter
16 is a
16,
pointless project. Young Thug is not
somebody
dead, and
just sent a
Uzi is
super
treating
chat and
Barter
said it's a
16
pointless
like it's a
project.
tribute album to Thug. Leah 3 is the move.
I think it'll
I
get scrapped.
I think if he does Love Is Rage 3, he'll be back.
Yeah.
I think that's the secret sauce. That's the special X ingredient.
Nah, yeah, I think Love is Rage 3 would be the one. Low key.
Hmm.
And then he can honestly like
Yeah.
retire and just go out a goat. Not saying I want him
Retire.
to. No rapper retires, but
Yeah.
like I could even see Cardi retiring after this project and just going and doing fashion for a while. Like what? When you reach a certain point, what is there more to do? Like once you're like top of the game, say like Kanye, why keep dropping projects if the only way to go now is to go down and like ruin your legacy?
I feel like Kanye did more than just music to ruin his legacy. It was more about the things
Well,
he said.
I'm not saying he ruined his legacy. I'm just saying like when you get to a high level, the only way to go is down. And so sometimes I feel like it's a good idea to kind of like Kendrick, right? He went away for like 5 years.
Ask if I can join VC and play you an unreleased Uzi song called Butter.
Somebody wants to play an unreleased song called Butter.
Oh.
That's not unreleased.
It's not unreleased.
Well, it
It's easy,
leaked,
man.
but it's yeah.
I think I probably listened to it on SoundCloud. Was it on Barter 16?
No,
Uh-uh.
it's a pink tape scrap.
Or did it leak around the same time as like Up the Ops?
A little bit before that, like a couple months.
Man, I can't keep up with all this shit. Y'all got like leak eras in addition to the actual album era. No response. Okay. Well, my girl is actually texting me and I have work in the morning. But I appreciate you all for coming on.
I bet, bro.
I've extracted
Take
all
it.
the information from you guys, so check your bank accounts.
All right, bro.
All right.
Yo,
And
just made a band for this shit, bro.
You made a band?
Yeah, you just gave me a band, bro. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Hold up. That actually makes me want to check my bank account.
Oh, brother. All right, I'm finna catch y'all.
All right. Peace out.
All right, peace.
Take it.
Hold up. Okay, I'm good. All right. Oh, everyone already left. All right, chat. We got a very informative and opinionated stream for sure. But hope y'all enjoyed that. I put leaker in the title because like they host the leaks. They're not actually leaking it. Some of them actually have unreleased songs though, as y'all saw. You didn't even ask about track lists or songs. Yeah, because they didn't know. They said they didn't know. And like most of them don't know. But all right. You didn't mean to send that 20? I don't know how to send it back, bro. But all right. I'll talk to y'all later, all right? Peace out, Clouded people. Nice seeing.